Hi, this is Kevin Graham with KGNOW here in beautiful Pasadena, California. I'm joined by Jim Cathcart. Jim, great to see you.
Great to see you, Kevin. Good to be with you.
If you've never heard of Jim Cathcart, just listen for a minute and you'll be inspired to check him out, because I got to tell you, his accolades could go on forever, so I won't even dig into that. Tell us what you've been up to lately.
I've been going to China and doing lectures for 2,500 people for 6 hours a day. And the last time I was there, I was speaking in Shanghai, and my meeting planner, the guy in charge of the meeting, he's more than a meeting planner, 28-year-old, he gets up and he announces to the group in Chinese, I don't know what's going on. He says, Jim is 71 years old and he does 100 push-ups a day. And my interpreter leans over and says, and I said, that's what he said to everyone? He said, yeah. And I haven't even started my speech yet. And he said, we're going to have a push-up contest right now. So I'm in a suit and I'm on stage in front of 2,500 people who I've not even said ni hao. You know, I haven't even begun my speech. And he wants to have a push-up contest. So 2 more guys come up, and I've got 3 people under 30 years old competing with me in push-ups, time contest. We drop and start pumping them out. At the end of the contest, the best among them had done 26, 27 push-ups.
That's me.
I did 50. So it was a good day. And I was certainly pumped for my speech after that.
You got to get pumped anytime you talk in front of an audience that large, but wow, you know how to deliver, so I don't question that. And I've seen him do 50 push-ups, folks. He does them pretty quick, so, and he does 100 a day. I don't question that for a minute. You started because of the 20 push-ups a day for the veterans that we lose, right?
Yeah, 22 a day for 22 days. And then I said I'm just going to continue. So that was October 23rd, 2016. So far, here in September of 2018, I haven't missed a day.
And he's written probably a couple dozen books, a number of them international bestsellers, including
19 so far.
19 books, including relationship selling here and audio products and other content that has been consumed around the world. Right now you got a bunch of videos being translated to Chinese, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 230 short, like under 10, 15 minutes, you know, shorter than that. Video lessons on sales and speaking and personal development, leadership, motivation. And they're all being transcribed into subtitled Mandarin Chinese. But I also have a series in New York City being developed with a company called Mentored, ed.com, and they're doing a series for me on relationship intelligence, which is one of my trademarks.
And that's no small organization, mentored, mentored.com, right?
Yep.
Good stuff, good stuff. What can you leave us with? Everything you talk on, any topic, any question I could ask you, always brings an inspired response. What do you want to tell the world in 2018 on our session? Or anything you want to comment on in particular, just to give people a taste of who you are and a message that you think would be relevant to the people watching the video?
Certainly. In this world today, we need more civility, but we don't get there by training people in civility. Civility comes from your intent. If your intent is to criticize, to judge, to blame, to accuse, to label, then all that's going to come out of you is hateful things. If you want goodness coming out of you, if you want goodness coming out of your kids or your coworkers, focus on the good, for heaven's sakes. Start being a good finder. Look for something to compliment about every person you meet. Look for something that works. For example, I was in China recently. I saw a guy on the street corner who had no arms, and he was there with a basket around his neck begging. And he smiled as I walked by. And I smiled back at him, and I made sure I made direct eye contact to show respect for him as a person. And then I paused, and I reached in my wallet, and I got a large bill, large to them anyway. And I put that in his basket. And I said, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for your smile. He didn't understand me, but he could tell I was being genuine. So we're walking away, and my interpreter was standing there with me, and she said, he didn't know what you said. And I said, I know. She said, why did you give him so much money? That's a fortune for him. I said, yeah, but it's not a fortune for me. I said, and if I can do something like that and show respect for him as a person, then I've uplifted his spirit, not just his world.
That's powerful stuff. And yeah, we need more civility in the world today. Take heed. Start with what is your intention when you engage other people? Not to be critical, but to be appreciative, to have gratitude, and to give value, to make an impact. I love it, Jim. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you, Kevin.
This is Kevin Graham at KGNOW.